welcome to the final Terror Tuesday of 2024. For our final entry this year, I decided to look at something close to home. Very close to home, in fact. This is a legend that has existed since the 1700s in my home state of New Jersey, with sightings existing to this day. It is a creature that has become so enshrined in New Jersey folklore that it's become the mascot of our NHL team. The Jersey Devil. Without a doubt, New Jersey's oldest and most enduring piece of folklore is the legend of the Jersey Devil. For almost 300 years, New Jerseyans have told tales of this beast that supposedly still, to this day, stalks the Pine Barrens and terrorizes local residents. Legend tells that in 1735, a Pines resident by the name of Mother Leeds found herself pregnant for the 13th time. Now, Mother Leeds was not living a particularly wealthy lifestyle by any means. Her husband was a drunkard who made very little effort to provide for his wife and growing family. Finding herself exasperated and desperate after learning of her 13th pregnancy, she threw her hands to the heavens and screamed, "Let this one be a devil." Now, many months later, the pregnancy proceeded as normal, until one very stormy, gloomy night, Mother Leeds went into labor, entirely forgetting the curse that she had uttered regarding her soon-to-be-born child. Her children and her husband all gathered around her, while some of the local midwives helped to deliver the baby. And by all accounts, the birth went smoothly, and the 13th Leeds child was a very normal and healthy baby boy. In mere minutes, however, normalcy gave way to madness. Mother Leeds' unholy wish months beforehand finally bore fruit. The baby started to change before her very eyes. In mere moments, the beautiful newborn became a hideous creature unlike anything the world has ever seen. The wailing infant began to grow at an incredible rate. Horns sprang from the top of its head, and talon-like claws tore through the tips of his tiny fingers. Leathery, bat-like wings unfurled from his back, and hair and feathers sprouted all over the child's body. His eyes began to glow bright red as they grew ever larger in the monster's gnarled and snarling, hideous face. The creature savagely tore into its own mother before turning its attention to the rest of the horrified onlookers who witnessed its birth. It flew at them in a rage, biting, clawing, and tearing and shrieking the whole time. Midwives were torn limb from limb, some maimed, while others died on the spot. The monster then tore into the other room where his father and siblings were cowering in fear, before tearing into all of them, killing as many as it could. Those unfortunate few who were able to survive the tale could only watch in horror as the beast, its work now done, ran to the chimney, flew up it and out and away into the night. Another notable sighting of the Jersey Devil came in January of 1909. Sightings emerged from all over the Delaware Valley, from Camden, New Jersey, all the way out to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Panic began to spread. Posses formed in one or more different towns as fear grew in greater numbers. Residences and businesses within the Pine Barrens are forced to close when workers outright refuse to leave their homes and travel into the woods to get to their place of work. So much was the fear that the sighting of the Jersey Devil created. Between January 16th and January 23rd of 1909, witnesses all over phoned in sightings of the Jersey Devil. Between January 16th through the 23rd of 1909, witnesses all over reported sightings of the Jersey Devil. From Haddon Heights all the way down to Camden, including Bristol, Pennsylvania, cities were put on high alert, as it was reported that the devil was terrorizing trolley cars full of passengers, witnesses, and passers-by. Hoof prints were found in and around homes and even on the roofs of barns. There was even one unfortunate woman in Camden, New Jersey, that reported seeing the beast attempting to consume her pet dog, and she was forced to attack the beast with a broomstick and force it away. While most modern sightings of the Jersey Devil are far less dramatic as that week in 1909, the legend of the beast continues on to this day. Most infamously as the mascot and namesake of the NHL team, the New Jersey Devils. Let's go, Devils! There are many in the state of New Jersey who still believe that the devil is quite real to this day. There are a constant stream of reports and sightings year by year of devil encounters, and most often these boil down to strange and unidentifiable tracks in the soil surrounding the areas of the Pine Barrens. Some say they resemble the footprints of a large, unidentified bird. Others say they closely resemble hoof prints in accordance with the legend. Regardless, many people still regard the devil as a central piece of New Jersey's folk culture. And if you ask me personally, do I believe in the existence of the Jersey Devil? Well, as someone who's lived in the Garden State his entire life, and also been to the Pine Barrens on multiple occasions, I can say through first-hand experience, I have heard unidentifiable, strange, and very odd noises in the Pine Barrens. So, yes, I do think something is out there. Whether it is or isn't the mythical Jersey Devil, really only one way to find out, and that's to find the creature now, isn't it? However, I can offer you one very, very important piece of advice. If you ever do happen to be camping out in the Pine Barrens of New Jersey, do not do so alone, because you never know what you're going to run into in that forest. Keep an ear out. If you hear a screech and a flapping of wings, it may very well be the last sounds you ever hear.